All right, welcome back to Draw Along Doodles with Walker. So, we're going to make a little gingerbread house. Obviously, you can add stories or wings and you can change up the candy, but I'll show you how to create this and then you can branch out on your own. All right, so the first thing I need a house structure. I'm going to draw a line in the center to help me make sure that I come to the same point. Then I'm going to draw a perpendicular line to make the bottom. And I want mine to be a little bit off kilter, like not a total straight rectangle. So I'm going to come up and out, up and out. And now I'm going to come up to hit the tip of my center line. Okay, so I have a primarily even house. Now I'm going to come and I'm going to make the snow on the roof line going around that line. If you want, you could always add some icicles coming down too. All right, I'm going to add gumdrops on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And then I'm going to come put my door right here. So I'll make a large U for my door. And then once I've got my large U, I'm then going to come and add my circle right here. This will be a peppermint window. And then I'm going to add a circle for a wreath. And I think that lets me know I want my peppermint window to be a little bit smaller. Sometimes you're going to do it and realize, hey, that's a little bit different than I wanted. And you can always go back and change it. So I'm going to come in and make an X in the center of this so that I have a 6-sectioned peppermint. Make my door a little bit smaller. That way the wreath has its own location. It's not jammed in with anything. All right, I'm going to give it 2 triangles to make my bow, and I'm going to give it 2 little rectangles to make its dangling parts from its bow. Okay, now I'm going to put candy canes on either side of my door. So I'm arching up and around and down. And then I'm coming up and around and in. Now I'm going to do the other side on the reverse. Up and around and down. Up and around. Make sure you're on the other side of the door and in. Okay. You can decide if you want some details, like some decorations along this line where the top of the door is. You can decide if you want some sort of window in your door. If your door needs a doorknob. Now, I would recommend that you come down here and create snow on the ground and snow on the ground, because having that's going to help you kind of camouflage the bottom. And then we've got a window. I'm going to arch the top of my windows in this one. I think a lot of other things in my house have been arched, so it will go well together. Okay. And now I'm going to come and curl. And curl. And I think for this one, I'm going to come and curl. All right. Give those little windows an outline. All right. So now I'm ready to Sharpie. I'm a little concerned about the peppermints and the candy canes. So I'm going to do them first. And I'm stopping where it hits the snow. Then I can go around the snow. There we go. I'll get my door and the window inside. Then I can come get the wreath. My icing that's decorating this side. My two windows that are right here. And you'll notice I did give them a frame. That way it will look as though I went around them with icing. And that'll give it a nice cohesive look. And then once I've got that, I'm going to come and get my peppermint up at the top. Draw my divisions. Then I'm going to do the roof line. I'm only outlining the snow. I'm not outlining the other stuff that we did, the center part. And then after I get the snow, I can get the gumdrops that are on the roof. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I always like how gumdrops have sparkles, so I'm going to give them sparkles on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to go down to the snow, down to the snow, and across right here. Now for the icing detail, I am going to come in with a small Sharpie. You can still use your big Sharpie. That's just a taste thing. And I'm going to go make a wide kind of gutter around that shape so that I'm able to have some thickness to it that I can create with a color as opposed to just having that black line. There we go. And there we go. All right, you're ready to erase and to decorate your beautiful gingerbread house. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed.